And the reason why we won't come to Jesus a lot of times for most of us is because of this third thing, and this is gonna be the biggest one for you to do. This is gonna be the biggest one. If you're a dude in here, this is gonna be the biggest one for you to do. And that is to give up control. You've got to give up control. And most guys are control freaks. Most guys want to be in control. And you have to give up control. And that one is tough for most guys. They don't want to give up control. They want to be in control of everything. You think you can control everything. That's why he says, if you come to me, and then he goes on and says, and take my yoke upon you. Now, what's that mean? Now, there's all kinds of illustrations. If you've seen oxen before, and they have a yoke tied around them, and they yoke up with another ox, and they go through the field, and they pull it. There's all these guys that Jesus is here with you, carrying your load, and I get that. I understand the picture that he helps carry you, but he wants to carry it all. So what does Jesus mean when he says, my yoke? Well, we got to go back to the first century. Yoke is a picture, yes, of what you think is around a beast or an animal's neck that they carry. But back in the first century, the yoke was the rabbi's teaching. And what Jesus is saying, all these Pharisees that put all these rules and regulation and rituals upon you that burden you down that you can't live. And most of us been there, right? That's why most of us quit going to church when we were younger, especially in our teenage and college year. Man, I can't be a Christian. I can't do all these do's and don'ts and regulations. And now I can't go watch that movie. I can't go listen to this music. I can't go, man, I just can't do this. I can't follow the rules. And what happened, all that yoke that the church put on you, all that teaching pushed you down and you realize I cannot do this, which is exactly why Jesus came, because you can't do it apart from him. So Jesus says, and you take my yoke. What does he mean? My teachings, my ways. The ways of God is not going to weigh you down. The ways of God is not going to put burdens on you. As a rabbi that Jesus was, if you'll follow my teachings and my ways, you won't have this pressure and this burden upon you. Let's go back. Most men, most of us, we're carrying the yoke of the world. What the world says success is, what the world says it means to be a man, what the world says it means to climb the corporate ladder, what the world says it means to be a dad, and we got this burden on us, placed on us. Jesus says, no, wait, my ways are different. If you want to carry a teaching, if you want to carry ways, carry my ways, carry my yoke. And if you do it my way, you won't run out of gas. And that's the biggest problem with most guys, is that we won't do it his way. It's my way or the highway. This is how I run my life. It's how I run my business, how I run my family, it's how I run my finances, how I do it. Nobody's gonna come up here and tell me what to do. I'm a man. See, until you break that spirit, you will continue to run out of gas and you'll continue to hit walls and you're wondering why. When Jesus says, if you'll come to me and do it my way. The world says it like this: if you want to be first, here's how you do it. Jesus says, in my kingdom, if you want to be first, here's how you do it. And if we'll just do it God's way, and it would change everything to do it his way, his purpose, the way he wants it for his kingdom.